This video was created for foreign residents living in Japan to learn about garbage separation methods and initiatives to reduce garbage in Utsunomiya City. First, an explanation will be made on how garbage is collected and processed in Utsunomiya City. How many types of garbage are separated in your country? The way garbage is disposed of differs by country and municipality. Please learn and become accustomed to the garbage disposal methods in Utsunomiya City. Let's take combustible garbage as an example and look at the collection and disposal process in Utsunomiya City. In Utsunomiya City, residents from several households jointly set up garbage stations on roads or other locations and dispose of their garbage in the mornings of the designated days. The nets in the photo are a countermeasure to prevent crows from scattering the garbage, and residents themselves maintain a hygienic state of the garbage stations by taking such action as cleaning up any scattered garbage. There are approximately 18,000 garbage stations throughout the city. Garbage disposed of at garbage stations is collected by garbage trucks and transported to 2 cleaning centers located within the city. Garbage transported to the cleaning centers is incinerated at high temperatures and turned into ash. In Utsunomiya City, additionally, the heat generated during this process is converted into electricity to power the LRT, and the molten slag produced from the incinerated ash is used as material for road construction, effectively utilizing the incinerated garbage. Incinerated ash cannot be used for anything, so it is transported to a final disposal site and buried to render it harmless. Utsunomiya City's final disposal site is currently the 3rd one, and although it was just completed in 2020, it is expected to reach its capacity in 15 years. Next, an explanation will be provided on how to separate recyclable materials and garbage. In Utsunomiya City, all of these must be separated into 14 categories of recyclable materials and garbage. To sort it, first categorize it into 5 groups based on 4 key points. The first key point is whether it is recyclable. There are 9 types of recyclable materials. There are 4 types of paper, categorized as numbers 1 through 4. So please separate paper products by type and tie it with string before disposing of it. In addition, there are 3 types of plastic in categories numbered 7 through 9, and the important thing is to not overlook the PET and plastic symbols. The second key point is whether the garbage is 50 centimeters or larger. Oversized garbage cannot be disposed of at a garbage station, so please contact us if you wish to dispose of it. The third key point is whether it is hazardous garbage. Hazardous garbage is further divided into the categories of batteries and other hazardous garbage. If you mix dry cell batteries and mobile batteries, or other batteries with combustible garbage, there is a risk of fire in garbage trucks and cleaning centers, so please be sure to separate batteries into the batteries category. Other hazardous garbage includes lighters, knives, light bulbs, and other items. The fourth key point is whether there are any incombustible items mixed in. Incombustible garbage includes items such as umbrellas, pottery, and microwave ovens. The final category is combustible garbage. Combustible garbage must not be mixed with recyclable materials, hazardous garbage, or incombustible garbage. One last thing. The days on which you can dispose of your garbage vary depending on the garbage type and area you live in. So check the schedule carefully and take the correct types of recyclable materials and garbage to your garbage station on the designated days. Let's think for a moment about why it is necessary to reduce garbage. What do you think will happen if we do not reduce garbage? There are likely several answers to this question. For example, there will be no more places to bury garbage, and the collection and disposal of garbage will become very expensive. The cost of garbage collection and disposal in Utsunomiya City is approximately 7.1 billion yen per year, which amounts to a burden of approximately 14,000 yen per citizen. In addition, greenhouse gases generated when burning garbage contribute to global warming, which increases the risk of disasters and droughts. In Utsunomiya City, the average annual temperature has risen by 2.3 degrees centigrade over the past 100 years, and there has been an increase in housing damage and landslides caused by short-term heavy rainfall. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions such as carbon dioxide to a level that can be absorbed by forests is called carbon neutrality. In this way, reducing garbage is one of the initiatives for carbon neutrality and also contributes to protecting our lives. Now for an explanation on the 3 R's, which are the initiatives to reduce garbage. What are some words that start with the letter R? The 3 R's stand for reduce, reuse, and recycle. Some people may think of refuse, renewable, and respect. All of these are correct answers. Of the 3 R's, the first thing to work on is reduce. To reduce means reducing the amount of garbage you produce. Specifically, this includes repairing and carefully using items that are still usable, and buying only what is necessary when shopping. It is also important for each individual to use their own bag, chopsticks, and beverage bottle to reduce the circulation of plastic products. Next, please try to reuse items. Reusing means using products repeatedly. Specifically, this includes such things as using refillable shampoo bottles and repurposing old towels as cleaning rags. In recent years, the number of reuse shops have been increasing in Utsunomiya City as well, and proactively utilizing these shops can also help reduce garbage. When reuse is not possible, please recycle. Recycling means regenerating materials as new products. If you separate recyclable materials from other garbage and dispose of them at a garbage station, old paper will be recycled into paper boxes, cardboard boxes, and toilet paper rolls, and PET bottles will be recycled into clothing, stuffed animals, curtains, and other items. Let's create a sustainable society by recycling our limited resources. The final theme is about having a heart for the concept of mottainai. Mottainai is a Japanese phrase used to express regret over something that is wasted, or to describe something that is too good to be suitable for oneself. This word translates into English as "what a waste," or the old proverb, "waste not, want not." Kenyan environmental activist Wangari Maathai used this word as a slogan to promote environmental protection at the United Nations. Utsunomiya City is also engaged in a campaign to embody the spirit of mottainai. Please remember this phrase, which represents the traditional Japanese custom of valuing people and objects. One of the things we would like you to have a heart of mottainai about is food waste. Food waste refers to food that is thrown away even though it is still edible. Approximately 10% of the combustible waste from households in Utsunomiya City is food waste. In Utsunomiya City, each citizen generates 1.5 kilograms of food waste per month. Here are some things you can do in various aspects of your daily life to reduce food waste. First, when shopping, it is important to keep in mind the reduce part of the 3 R's you learned about earlier. Check what ingredients you have on hand and their expiration dates in advance, and buy only what you need. There is also something you can do to help stores reduce food waste. That is to practice temaedori, meaning to choose the food products placed in the front of the shelves. Do not think that a longer expiration date is better, but instead take products from the front of the shelves within the range of your planned use. When storing food, it is important to take measures to prevent it from spoiling. After purchasing food, prepare it, store it properly, or freeze it while it is still fresh so that you can enjoy it to the fullest extent. Another idea is to practice having a rolling stock, which involves using older items first, while also regularly replacing food stored for emergencies, which tends to be neglected in terms of expiration date management. When cooking, it is important to avoid over-removal by peeling off too much skin and creating leftovers due to making too much food. Carrots and daikon radishes can be eaten with their skins on, spinach can be eaten with its roots attached, and bell peppers can be eaten with their seeds. So make the effort to learn about the characteristics of foods and use them without creating unnecessary waste. Also, try remaking dishes, and you may discover something new. When eating out, please be mindful of leaving behind uneaten food and cooperate with restaurants in reducing food waste. Proactively choose restaurants that allow you to choose the amount of food you want and take home any food you cannot finish to put this into practice. Finally, there is the banquet scene. It is easy to forget to eat when you are engrossed in conversation, so please make sure to set aside time to enjoy your meal. In Utsunomiya City, the Mottainai no Koshima 10 movement is an initiative related to the number 10 that encourages people to value food by devoting the first and last 10 minutes of a banquet to eating 10% of the food and encouraging people to finish all of the food. This has been an explanation of many initiatives. Have you noticed any that you think you can put into practice? Even small steps are important. Let's work together to protect our future.